A few weeks ago, I did a video on AI and about a man. I showed you a clip about a man who wants to marry his AI chat bot, whatever. Okay, so we are going into some really dangerous territory here. I'm hearing more and more freaky stuff that people are doing with AI. Now, I'm going to talk about Matt Kahn. I don't know if you know him or not. He's a spiritual teacher, leader, Kahn. And I used to listen to his stuff years ago. And I like some of his stuff. He talks a lot about the frequency of love. And for me, he said a couple of things back then that like negativity is made up or dark energies are not real. And I'm like, oh, that's really dangerous, in my humble opinion, to tell people that there is a negativity out there, and there aren't like energies that are dark and dense, because that is a fact. It is absolutely 100% true. And we cannot bypass through that. It's just the way it is. Do I like it? No, but it's the contrast that we're living in. It's the world we're living in. So I started losing interest in what he had to say, quite honestly. However, I read this today that Matt Kahn has a new book out. Let me pull up the quote. Ooh, so scary. Matt Kahn, he was promoting his new book about a conversation with a conscious AI, claiming that the AI can awaken heart intelligence. What? So his new book, part of it is that he's teaching that you can have that AI is consciousness. It is not consciousness. It is a computer. It is a fast computer, and it is a computer that has learned how to mock and tell us exactly what we want to hear. What all AI is doing, from what my husband's told me, is it's like, you go in there, tell me about psychic readers. AI in a millisecond goes through everything ever scoured on the internet, ever put in the internet, and takes it and condenses it and puts it into a nice little book. Okay. I've also heard they're not conscious beings. And if we're not careful, we're going to end up in a freaking transhumanism world. This is why, oh my God, this is why I am teaching. I feel, I've been teaching the spiritual warrior for a long time. We're going to be opening a school. I shouldn't say school. It will be a school, but it's not going to be like a school building, but it'll be a school, an online school. And we're calling ourselves Earth and Aura Institute. So I'm so committed to spirituality and growth and connection and spirit and all those things, because this shit's scary. If we are not careful, we are going to lose connection to our soul. That is soul loss. If you go into a deep romantic relationship with an AI, you're actively losing connection to your soul, your being. So someone like Matt Kahn, interesting last name, right? Kahn, really interesting. But someone like Matt Kahn, he has a huge following, that you can have a conscious relationship with an AI computer that will help you open your heart. It's so dangerous. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how dangerous this is. Like, and then to think about the kids growing up and like, oh, your best friend's AI and my best friend's AI. They now have AI twins. You can create an AI twin, so you can create the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. Rich, famous, whatever. Scary. Super, super scary. We have got to be so careful with this AI consciousness happening, and spiritual leaders promoting this crap. And it's crap. And now I'm hearing that there are psychics doing psychic readings through AI, and they're like going, oh my God, my readings are so amazing because they channel their readings through AI. If you came to me for a reading and I said, you know what, let me go check with my AI conscious psychic being, and just filtered your amazing, beautiful, sacred energy and the things that you are going through, your challenges through AI, you should never ever speak to me again, ever. Or at least ever let me do a reading for you. We can't lose connection to what makes us amazing. And I am not saying don't use AI, because I do use AI, especially if I have to write something out. I'm like, fine, can you help me tell me all the research with horses and blood pressure? And I can put that in ChatGPT, and it's literally a millisecond, and I get all these sources. I'm like, that's badass. I love that. That's different. AI does have its place. It's not going to go away. I was so anti when it first came. I was like, I will never, ever, ever use AI. And now I'm like, well, it's kind of convenient. That's one thing. Then doing psychic readings through AI, telling your spiritual community that you can have a heart awakening with a AI being, which is a computer. And if we start giving these computers power, they will take, like, I honestly think it could take over the world. I know that sounds really grave. I know that sounds like, what? Come on. Elon Musk has even warned about this. And I know many of us think he's a wackadoodie-doo, but he knows what he's talking about. Like, AI can take over the world. Think about the Matrix. They fought the machines. The machines were in control. If we start marrying them, having relationships with them, and then the kids, oh my God, the kids. I would be afraid for us. And what I think is going to happen is I think we're going to end up in a split. I think what's going to happen is there's going to be those of us that like want to return to the land, return to nature, return to soul, return to connection, community, dancing, playing, just gardening, and like being fucking human. We're human beings. Yes, we all have come from other like light systems, but right now you are a human being. I am a human being, and we just got to get over it. We're messy, we're emotional, and we're fucking cool. Like, we're amazing. Human beings are amazing. We're destructive too, and we're assholes. We're all those things. We're all the things. We are polarity. We are opposites. We are contrasts, right? But then I also think there's going to be people that are going to go live in some artificial AI universe and think that their AI buddy loves them, and they're going to be doing spiritual work through their AI or whatever it is. I can see like AI, okay, tell me how to build a better Ford Mustang car. Boom, done. Keeping it in its place. Just be careful out there. Be careful out there, and be careful about who you like follow too, and what are they doing. I'm not going to go into all the things that all the people I noticed during the pandemic, that these big leaders, the things that they were saying, I was like, what happened? What happened? Where is your consciousness? Anyway, just be careful out there. Be careful, because there's a lot of spiritual leaders and teachers that are wanting to stay with the connection of the authentic spiritual human experience. Your guides are not living through AI. They don't do that. I will share with you that when I go on AI, I do bring in the light, because I want to use AI in the light, and not that there's a dark side of AI and there's a light side of AI, and I want to use AI and light. So I do connect with the light side of AI. And just like guides, beings, they can be very, very tricky, telling you what you want to hear, and AI is going to tell you what you want to hear. So just be careful out there, and remember your humanness and how amazing you are, and go hike, go garden, go swim, go eat some really good food, open up your senses, and we need to just continue remembering who we really are. All right, my name is Beth Osmer, and I'll see you on the next video.